Hey guys, so lately there's this thing going around that people are making YouTube videos for. It's like honest video, I guess, and you're not supposed to edit it. You're just supposed to talk. So I guess I could do this. Why not? It'll be a good experience, I guess. And it'll bring me closer to you guys, I guess. And I'm sure people from my school watch my videos. So if that's the case, then okay. So basically what this is kind of like being honest about how you feel sometimes and not holding, like, I hold things in a lot sometimes. I used to. I ramble. Yeah, ramble. Anyway, and I say things wrong or wrong words that I don't mean to say. Um, I hate my deep voice. Or at least to me it sounds deep, and I don't know how it sounds like to everyone else. And when I listen to myself on my phone, like recordings or something, it sounds really weird and not me. No matter like who I ask, they say it doesn't sound like me. I hate that about myself. Also, I wanted to just be honest with you guys. And yes, I'm wearing Cookie Monster pants. Don't judge me. I like Cookie Monster. Okay. So in 5th grade, about more like the end of 4th grade, but that didn't really count. That was one thing. So 5th grade, I got really bullied, if that makes any sense. That was probably really grammatically incorrect, but it's okay. So back then, it was really little things, like being weird, or just, I honestly kind of I toned out the names because they annoyed me. But they were really cliche things like loser, weirdo, loner, things like that. And then, you know how when you're getting older, you start to find out who you are, what your personality is really like, what you enjoy, your style of music, and things like that. So, 6th grade was my first year going into middle school, and I was kind of alone when it came to friends. Um, First few days I sat alone at lunch, and I didn't really know who I was, so I got into, like, every time I got into the lunchroom, I would just be there alone, and no one cared. No one looked my way. They all had their groups, like the populars, and just the kids from one school sat with their old friends, and then the kids from the other school sat with their friends, and then there was me. And I'm sure there were a lot of other kids who found their way to sit with someone. I was not one of those kids for a while. Then, in the middle of 6th grade, I figured, oh, let me act like all these other kids and maybe I'll fit in. And then I kind of got put into this group of friends, or, yeah, they kind of thought that I was one way, but I really wasn't. So then I started sitting with them, and one of the girls from the group who was considered like the queen bee, not to say this in a bad way, but back then it was all about popularity and who was like the leader of the group, I guess you could say. And we became really good friends, I thought, or I thought friends. I don't know how it really was, honestly, at this point. And after that year, in the middle of 7th grade, I already knew who I was, but I never actually showed it. I was more like dressing with neon colors and those things that you saw everyone wearing, so like basically what was in. I hate myself for doing that for those few years because that actually prevented me from being who I really wanted to be and who I am. So, the middle of 7th grade, I kind of finally got out of that group, and then I fit into another group, but I didn't really fit in there. Um, uh, so I got out of that really quickly because I saw that that really was not me. But to explain what's with my hair? Okay. 8th, and I used to be bullied between 6th, 7th, and like parts of 8th grade, like it happened pretty recently. And I gotta admit, it hurt back then, but now it's really just like, yeah, I'm weird. Congrats, you figured it out finally. I'm different. Yep, totally. And then there's those names like emo and goth, which are totally not my case. There's a style. I don't like specifying things because I'm not a specific, I'm just me. But people call it scene or such, and that's really people with a fun personality, different, just, I can't, just go search it up on Google. It's there. You can find it. There's YouTube videos. I don't know. But I'm not going to sit here and explain that. But it's not, how do I explain it? Finally, 8th grade came along, and I was done pretending. I wanted to be me, so I am. I mean, these are my favorite gloves because they're just cute. I mean, I'll put them on, but I don't really, I'm not in the mood to wear gloves, but it's okay, because I'll show you guys. So this is what they look like, and they're actually really comfortable, and I don't know, I just really happen to like these, and I just found the second pair when I cleaned my closet, so I definitely love these. And I wear black and gray a lot. I don't really like to wear bright colors for some reason, because I don't really like to stick out in that specific way, just because I don't like wearing the same thing as a lot of other people. I don't like, it's hard to explain, but this one girl asked if I was goth like every day, and she asked if we can make a gothometer and test me every day. I mean, come on. Are you really? I mean, she's my friend and all, I guess. But that was not cool. So I finally started to be myself. I also, when I was younger, I was really outgoing in the sort where I would just start conversations with everybody. Not so much anymore. And a lot of the times, I just plug in my headphones and go into my own little world. When I'm home, I like to be in my room a lot. Just play music, like really loud, or have headphones on and blast it anyway. I write fan fictions on Quotive. Well, I started recently. And I guess I'm just different. Another thing is, I hate taking pictures of myself. Like, if you notice, if you're from school and you are my friend on Facebook, my profile picture almost never changes, and when it does, it's very rare, or it's an old picture that I actually liked. Like, I have this one from last August on my mom's birthday that I took that I loved. And then I put up, like, on January 12th, this picture of me from my birthday that I thought was really funny, that I made a silly face, and then me, being me, I find something wrong with it all the time. I just find something small that no one would notice. Like, I have this one hair in front of my face, but it's dark in the room, so you can't really see it. Like, it's on my forehead, and I found that, and I was like, oh, nope, next. And then my friend made me a chibi. And if you don't know what that is, it's like a little anime thingy. So that's my profile picture now. But if you guys realize that, if not, you probably didn't, because I'm not one of those popular girls who get 200 and something likes on their profile picture, so excuse that. But I'm not like everyone else, and I don't want to be. And a lot of the times when I look at my old YouTube videos, I think I see something that probably isn't there, but I envision it, or I see it one way, and it really isn't. Like, I look at my old YouTube videos and think, ew, I'm fat. I want to take them down, but I don't, because they're videos that I chose to put up, and I didn't realize at the time how much I rambled on random tangents, and it was just little things, but I'm not gonna be that way. I wanna I don't know, I want to do what I want to be able, like, I want to express myself the way I want to, and not hold it back because of what other people say. I kind of got a video idea, like, for this off of Christian Novelli's channel. He made one a few days ago, and I watched it, and his video made me cry after a minute and 10 seconds, a minute and 20 seconds. And by the end, it was just a happy thing, so I was crying at that, but it was inspiring, I guess you could say. Um, I don't know. I don't know why I chose to make this. I guess because I wanted people to know how I feel sometimes, and, you know, it's kind of hard to explain sometimes how you really, really feel, or to really say what you want to say, because I just had a whole bunch of thoughts before I started this video, and now they kind of left. So me, right now, I'm rambling again. And I don't really know how else to say what I want to say, but sometimes insecurity gets the best of me. Like, when people want to take pictures of me. My god. Like, they were taking photos for the yearbook, and they asked me and my friend Jana to take a picture together. And when I take a picture, I do that because I'm afraid I'll have a double chin in the picture, and then it'll be put in the yearbook, and I'll be stuck with that memory forever. And I don't know anymore, honestly, but I get that I'm different, like my style of music, per se. I have this next to me. So 3 of my favorite bands are actually listed here. Black Veil Brides, Pierce the Veil, and Sleeping with Sirens. And I don't know, I got bored yesterday, so I wrote this, and I didn't actually think that I was gonna make a video, but this came in handy. And yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys. I mean, I'm sure kids from my school watch this more than anyone else, but that's okay with me. There's a dog that lives over there, and it never stops barking. Oh my god. Okay. And I don't know if I doubt you guys can hear that, but it is so annoying sometimes. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Yeah. So it was nice talking to you guys, and this video was long, so I'm gonna end it off now before it gets any worse than it already is. So I'll talk to you guys soon, and yeah.